yesterday we celebrated Juneteenth, but here we are celebrating all weekend. The first way you can support Black people is by following all of us on social media. You can follow me at I Am Britt Johnson.
You follow me everywhere at CK2K, your boy Chris.
Yeah, we are sleepy. You can follow me everywhere at JRay the Fanatic.
All right, guys, let's get right into this. We got some NFL talk to start off. Jamal Adams, who has 2 years left and $13.45 million left on his contract with the New York Jets. Yes, the New York Jets is still a team. I don't know if we have any fans here, but apparently their star player doesn't want to play there anymore. He requested a trade and only wants to go to these teams, though. The Ravens, Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, Seahawks. I'll tell you right now, he ain't coming to my Cowboys. We don't got room for him. But Chris, what team do you think is the best fit for him?
I love how you said only, and it was like a pretty damn big list.
Right, it's like only anybody else but the Jets.
Right.
Quarter of the league.
Now, see, I was being petty.
Browns aren't on there, Jackie, so you're good. The Browns aren't on there.
Yeah,
it
no
shouldn't
Browns.
be on anyone's list. The Browns aren't on the Browns list.
Oh my God! Now, see, before I saw the list and I saw him request a trade, I was being petty, and every time I see anybody request a trade, my first thought is stay within the division, go play somewhere so you can play your team.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So my first thought was like, what's his name? I think they have I can't remember his name on in Buffalo, but he's pretty old and he's a safety position. I'm like, make a trade, fill that position in, get a younger cornerback that can A, play the Jets 2 times a year, and B, keep the defense going, because the Bills have their defense is young and is continuing to become a better defense.
They had one of the best defenses in the league last year, actually.
Yeah. Exactly. So then you just fill him right in, put him right there, gets to beat the Jets 2 times a year. I was thinking petty wise that would make the most sense. But then when I saw his list, I'm like, they ain't on the list. When I saw his list, I'm like, all right, I guess the Niners, but I don't want him to go to the Niners. But I think that makes more sense, because I think that's one of their only positions that they could beef up as a safety. So.
Do you get to ask where you go when you ask for a trade? Haven't you just said, I want out of here, period? And then you just go where you go?
I mean, you would. I don't know. The league's trying to change. They're trying to be like, listen, I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen here now. That's the energy that's coming from NFL players right now, so... Good luck with that. Good luck.
If I was a GM, you could give me the list, but look, I'm going to go to the one that helps my team out the most.
Right.
Give me your list. I'll help you out. But look, let me tell you, I'm going to get you all the way out of my division if that's the case.
Right. Which is why he asked for this trade in the first place, because he was like, listen, y'all are looking out for y'all. And at this point in my career, I need to look out for myself, and it ain't here with the Jets. So, somebody else who has looked out for themselves a lot, but apparently none of their teammates, none of the people they've gone against, and none of their players that they now are the head coach for. And that is Jackie's favorite guy, my favorite guy. We're being sarcastic here.
Mike Gundy.
So Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy is getting more racist and racist by the day, apparently. So first, his star player, Chuba, calls him out for wearing the OAN shirt. And now there's another person that's calling him out for something he did all the way back in 1989 when he was a player at Oklahoma State. He played against Colorado and former Super Bowl champ Alfred Williams, who told Shannon Sharp a little story about Gundy one time. Take a look at this video.
And I say, well, tell me about an incident that supposedly happened in 89. I think it was 89.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, Mike Gundy? I was like, yeah, how you know I was talking about? He said he called me Ian. He said we was whipping that you know what. I had sacked him a couple of times. We were getting after him.
It was 41-17.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And he said we were getting after him, and I sacked him, and he called me Ian.
All right, guys. So now this incident, I'm not even going to call it an alleged incident, because Black people don't just say, a group of Black people don't come together and say some white guy called them the N-word on the football field. Just like I believe Myles Garrett, when he said Mason Rudolph called him the N-word, and that's why he swung his football helmet at him. But that's a whole nother story. Jackie, I'm going to go to you on this one. Is Gundy's time up as a head coach?
So look, if you are trying to ride this movement, it has to be. I mean, even Starbucks backed off and said, no, you can't wear Black Lives Matter. And then when we got mad, they were like, well, we'll make you some shirts. So now you have this guy who was wearing a shirt from a news organization that I told you guys during the live that I actually went through and watched. And like, I was that meme the whole time with just my eyes big. Like, this is crazy the kind of hate speech that they have camouflaged as journalism. And so to hear that he said the N-word isn't like a moment. It's like, yep, that sounds right. That sounds right. And so, yeah, he needs to go, because now these kids are hearing this, that they're trying to figure out a way to navigate through what just happened. And now you hear, no, he's been this way for decades, probably his whole life. You can't navigate through that. It's time for him to go, just for the sake of those kids in that locker room. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, and I'll help you pack.
He's already had issues with like the AD and the president of Oklahoma State. So, I mean, I think this is his third and final thing. Yes, they technically still have to pay him out for the rest of his contract, which is until 2023, but you're better just getting him out of here now, because the optics of it is just going to end up being worse for the organization or for the college. So
yep,
I agree with you on that. With that, that is the end of Honorable. I didn't even introduce the segment. It's Honorable Mention.
We told y'all we was tired at the top now.
Great. Moving over to you, Chris, with Athlete Trash Talk.
Yes. We got a few of them, so I'm going to try to get through them rather quickly. This first one is probably my favorite of the three, though. We've had Kendrick Perkins going in this week. And this time he was this was nothing, there's no hate here. All he did was he retweeted a video of LeBron James being LeBron James. It was a video of LeBron just crazy athleticism when he was playing against the Trailblazers back when he was with the Cavaliers. And Kendrick Perkins responded to that tweet saying, most athletic player in NBA history. Could leave it at that. No trash, nothing there. Like, you know, it's a fact in amongst some fans' eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's very athletic. Even NBA players are saying that. Well, old man Bill Russell came and he had something to say, because he's like, don't you forget me, young blood.
Right.
He responded to that tweet saying, in 56, I could have made the Olympics in high jump, but turned it down to play basketball instead. We could only play one sport then. Track and Field News ranked me number 7 high jumper in the world. I was ranked number 2 in the U.S. at the time. And he even put a picture of himself doing the high jump to add proof, to let him know.
Like, I might not have video because it was in 56, but
right, exactly. I got a picture in black and white for you, young fella. So I love that. I think that was like the perfect clapback to that. It wasn't even like anything. Kendrick Perkins didn't respond because Bill Russell wasn't done. But Bill Russell wasn't even done. And Bill Russell is like, in addition to my leaping ability, I was also somewhat known as an outstanding sprinter. And some people may remember this. And it was a play of him just going from one end to the other, and none of the players were following him. And remember, this was the Boston Celtics center that was doing this, and all these other guards couldn't even keep up. And back then, all the players were like, you know, mini anyway, so you would think that they'd be faster, but no. I thought that was hilarious. But of course, no, Perkins did finally respond. He said, well, I've been checked by an all-time great, so sorry, King James. I've had a change of heart. Bill Russell is the most athletic player in NBA history. My apologies, Bill Russell. So this is one of my favorite. Full circle.
I've never seen him stand down.
Right, so quickly either.
Down.
He look,
back
man.
to Elvis.
Right. I love it. So
I love the in addition to. That's what I put in my emails. But I'm saying, you know what? That's to keep me from cussing you out. In addition,
that's the thing, because like his initial point was already good enough.
Other email.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you already murdered him with the first point. Like you didn't need to add another one. Like that was like extra. But yeah, it was great. Love it. Good job, Bill Russell. This next one we did talk about on a live during the weekend. We even did a story of it on the channel, but we gotta mention it one more time, because it's just coming from a younger player in the league to come out here and just let this man know what's up. We gotta give Kyler Murray some more love before the weekend is out. We talked about Kyler Murray, who had said that he would be kneeling when the season came back. And he had an IG commenter respond to him saying, you people are overpaid crybabies. Have fun watching your ratings tank with all the kneeling nonsense. And Kyler Murray simply responded to my man, you think I give a F? I want to say it, but I ain't going to say it.
So bad.
Man,
I want to say it so bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Add a little ding on it when you say it. Right.
Man, but I just loved it. You know, coming from a younger dude, and it's just like, you love to see that, you know, so standing his ground from the jump. You already know that means that this guy has all the potential to become a leader throughout the entirety of his career. Doing this right after his first season. Love to see this. And it's not like it's the first instance for him. It's just, you know, you always love to see that kind of stuff. So, Kyler Murray, shout out to you. And last but not least, we have some baseball drama. Okay, we have Chris Mad Dog Russo. You guys may know him as the commentator, blah blah. He tweeted out saying, "I'm not interested in hearing from MLB players tweeting that they are ready to go, especially the ones that have underperformed their contracts." So he's taking some jabs, and some people might assume who he's taking some jabs at, but we don't have to assume nothing because Bryce Harper was like, oh, okay. He responded right at him, and then he said, Mike Trout responded first, saying, tell us when and where. Then Bryce Harper responded to that, and then a bunch of other players started responding to that because I guess Russo had talked about Bryce Harper getting overpaid and he didn't play well last year. And then now Garrett Cole, la, la, la. So now everybody is ready to come at this guy. And let me tell you something. This is all new to me, okay? So I'm seeing this, and, I guess from what I was seeing in the responses, he's giving all these players a hard time, and I can relate because we watch basketball, we see the same thing. So all I gotta say is, look, man, I don't care what sport it is. If you are a commentator, if you're a reporter, and you got a take like that, but you know that the history can speak for itself, I would just stay quiet on this one until
Are we back to say less?
Yeah,
I think we made it back.
Definitely a say less moment. If you
Finally.
ask me. I know we had some say more moments.
It's been a say more
this week, but no. This one's definitely a say less. So my man, keep it to yourself, bro. That's it.
All right, is it time for some snapbacks?
Are we snapping? Are we clapping?
Snapping.
What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Either way, they done fell off again. So, here we go, y'all. Here we go. So this first one is from, if y'all didn't know, this is the clap back, but y'all ain't really been clapping, so we say snapping. So anyway, so this one is from the Patrick Beverly saying LeBron runs the NBA video. And this Iverson says, can y'all relax and take a deep breath before uploading these videos? I'm pretty sure we do, don't you, Chris? Because aren't you happy that you're done editing them and then you're like, whew, and then upload it?
Yeah.
That's how that goes, right?
Edit it, go through it, check it,
Yeah.
I don't know
So,
what he's talking about.
yeah, we do that. Thanks. All right, so this one is from Brit's video about Bronny getting called the GOAT. And this one says, oh my God, another kid said Bronny is going to be the best b-ball player. Oh my God, let's take this kid's opinion that has little to no analytical reasoning behind it and make it news. WTF, man, any kid can make claims. This is stupid.
He didn't watch the video because I
clearly
didn't agree with what the kid said. I
Yes.
said what the kid said, and I was just like, really? He's going to be a senior in high school? He's going to be the greatest of all time? Right now, he's ranked 24 in his own class, and you think when he's a senior, he's going to be the best player in the world? I was like, I mean, Michael Jordan did make his high school basketball team at Bronny's age, and then he became great. So it's possible, but it's not likely. So I actually did not agree with that kid's statement. So make sure you watch the video.
Yeah,
Title reader.
What can we do that to get y'all to watch?
Title reader.
We got another title.
Right. What can we do? How can we motivate y'all? We can't even do it in this video because you probably just watched the title of this one too. Yeah, so I don't even know.
Watched it.
Okay, Britt, this is another one from you for the LiAngelo getting a tattoo. Is this seriously how bad that y'all don't have any content because of the quarantine? Yes! What the hell?
Yes. Have you seen a live sporting event played besides NASCAR if you want to consider that a sport?
Right.
No.
Right.
So yes, it is bad. Even if it wasn't that bad, though, to be clear, we still would probably cover LiAngelo's tattoo.
Probably.
Well, on our show.
Yeah. And it was massive. So yeah, that's newsworthy. But this is the final one, and this is from another one of our stand-ups that says, slow news day, huh, folks? Again, I don't even have nothing to say.
No, I got no response for that. Move on. Come on.
They're not even snapbacks because like you can't clap or snap at something that we already know. Like, we know it's slow, and you guys know why it's slow too. Yeah. So
yeah, maybe if they didn't know it was a quarantine. Which, how would you not know that?
He's in Florida. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, that's all I have for the snapbacks.
All right, guys, now we're going to move on to our L's of the week really quick. Mine is just going to be Baron Davis because he was like, how am I going to teach my kids about Black history if I don't have racist statues and Aunt Jemima? So yeah, he gets my L. If you guys don't know the story, we talked about it earlier in the week, so go check it out. But yeah, he gets my L for the week.
Yes, my L goes to the brother of Lauren Goodwin. You thought I was gonna let you go after I played that video on Post Up? Oh no, you deserve my other week. Can we run that video real quick?
Come here. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
L of the week.
All right, my L is sadly going to go to Kyrie. I know what you were trying to do. I appreciate your heart in this situation, but you literally had no plan. With your past, it just looks like another moment in time where you're like, look, I'm the main guy. And so your message kind of got lost because there wasn't actually a message. So you can redeem yourself. You probably have to get back in the group chat to do it, but you can redeem yourself in some way.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Weekend Zone. Support Black businesses and everything all weekend long and even after this weekend. But keep celebrating June 15th. Thank you guys so much for following and love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye. Oh. And we out.